India entered an elite club of nations with the capability to fire a ballistic missile defense (BMD) interceptor from a naval platform when it successfully carried out the maiden test of the weapon system off its coast from the eastern province of Odisha on Friday. The purpose of the trial was to engage and neutralize a hostile ballistic missile threat, thereby elevating India into the elite club of nations having naval BMD capability, the statement said. Indo-atmospheric interception means the missile fired by Indian testing agencies had destroyed the incoming enemy ballistic missile within the Earth's atmosphere. Exo-atmospheric interception, on the other hand, is for destroying incoming enemy ballistic missiles outside of the Earth's atmosphere at a higher altitude. Prior to this BMD test from a warship, India successfully demonstrated the land-based BMD system with the capability to neutralize ballistic missile threats emerging from adversaries. In November 2022, India's DRDO successfully conducted the maiden flight test of Phase 2 of the BMD interceptor, codenamed AD-1 missile, with a large kill altitude bracket. That test, too, was carried out off the Odisha coast, which is now the standard location for all BMD tests in India. AD-1 is a long-range interceptor missile designed for both low exo-atmospheric and Indo-atmospheric interception of long-range ballistic missiles and aircraft. It is propelled by a two-stage solid motor and equipped with an indigenously developed advanced control system, navigation, and guidance algorithm to precisely guide the vehicle to the target. The successful trial of AD-1 from both land-based and sea-based platforms would provide great operational flexibility to the Indian Armed Forces. India now possessed multiple options and the capability to engage incoming enemy ballistic missiles. The Indian BMD program aimed at providing a shield over its skies against all hostile missiles, including ones carrying nuclear warheads. India launched the BMD program after the war with Pakistan in the Kargil sector in 1999 to counter the enemy nation's widening spectrum of ballistic missiles that usually delivered both conventional and nuclear warheads. China, too, is said to have contributed heavily to the development of Pakistan's ballistic missile capabilities. The two-tiered BMD program involved Prithvi missile-based air defense that can intercept enemy missiles at altitudes of 50 km to 180 km in the first layer. The Pradama interceptor has replaced the Prithvi air defense BMD already. The second layer under the program is the Advanced Air Defense System for low-altitude interceptions. The Advanced Air Defense System is designed to destroy hostile missiles at 15 km to 40 km altitudes. The Prithvi Air Defense System was first tested in 2006, then making India only the fourth nation globally to have such capabilities, after the United States, Russia, and Israel. The Advanced Air Defense System got tested for the first time in 2007. Since then, both systems have gone through successive and multiple rounds of tests and are now in the process of deployment with the Indian Armed Forces. India also conducted the first successful anti-satellite test under its Mission Shakti project in March 2019, taking India to a league of nations such as the United States, Russia, and China possessing such a capability. While the India-made Akash missile is part of the air defense systems possessed by the Indian Armed Forces, it is now in the process of inducting the Russian-origin S-400 Triumph too, even though the Ukraine war has delayed the delivery of these air defense missiles to India. In 2021, the Indian Navy inducted INS Dryuf, a nuclear missile tracking warship, to join an elite club of nations such as the US, Russia, China, the United Kingdom, and France to have such a platform. The 17,000-ton INS Dryuf was developed by the DRDO in collaboration with the Technical Intelligence Agency of India, the National Technical Research Organisation (NTRO), and built by Visakhapatnam-based state-run Hindustan Shipyard Limited. It can be used to provide early warning of attacks by ballistic missiles launched from Pakistan and China. With Visakhapatnam as its home base, INS Dryuf is operationally controlled by the Nuclear Missile Operating Strategic Forces Command (SFC) of the Indian Armed Forces and is seen as India's answer to communist